Welcome to another episode of Ateneo. In this lesson, you should be able to describe the thriftiness of the Ilocanos in relation to their music forms. Identify cultural evidences that support Ilocano music characteristics. And examine an Ilocano folk song using a standard forms and analysis procedure. You will be guided by the following essential question. Are cultural characteristics of people shown in their music? How? The name Ilocos was derived from the Spanish words "Ilook", which means from the bay. This describes the early Dumagats and Tingyans who once lived in the coves along the shore. The people of Ilocos are called Ilocanos and speaking the Ilocano language. Spanish and Oriental influences are of use in this region, which can be seen in the language, visual art, dances, architecture, and music. Ilocos region comprises of the provinces of Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, and Pangasinan, and is located against the rugged terrain of the Cordillera Mountains. It is a narrow strip of land where it meets the sea. Ilocanos are erroneously stereotyped as kuripot or miserly, though they prefer the adjectives thrifty, practical, or frugal. According to Hocano in 1982, the physical environment of Ilocandia determines the Ilocano way of life. They are used in difficulty and hardships. That is why they work hard to earn a living. For a typical Ilocano, every centavo counts. Since Ilocanos live in a narrow strip of land, there are only limited resources, and in order for them to survive, these resources are maximized and saved. This cultural behavior is therefore reflected in their musical forms. Culturally speaking, this value of practicality and thriftiness can also be seen in the different things an Ilocano is identified with. Let us take a look on this thrifty way of living. Perhaps the most well-known Ilocano dish is the pinakbet. Pinakbet in Ilocano language means to cook the vegetables until it is almost dry and shriveled. Most of the vegetables are easily accessible and are grown in households. The dish includes any vegetables available in the backyard. This will help Ilocanos to save money by not buying much ingredients from the market. Versions of pinakbet depends on the available ingredients you can find around your house. Bagnet are big chunks of meat, treated and preserved to last for weeks or months. It has some distinct flavor due to the curing process. Since meat is a prized commodity in the olden times, Ilocanos make it sure that they have lasting supply of meat in their kitchen. This evolved now to be one of the signature culinary finds in an Ilocano table. Vegan longaniza is a very unique type of Filipino sausage, characterized by its strong garlic and tangy flavor, due to the famous Sukang Ilocos. Obviously, this is also a preservation technique of pork meat, which evolved into a gastronomic kit to suit the taste of the thrifty Ilocano. Empanadas were invented by the Ilocanos after the Second World War, when there was little food to eat. The crust is made of corn flour and the filling is a festive treat of Ilocano longaniza, pickled papaya, and Mongol sprouts. It is known as the poor man's version of the Spanish empanadas and tacos, a culinary invention when there was little food to eat. Even in dance steps, Ilocano frugality and thriftiness are seen. According to Francisca Reyes Aquino in 1965, the kumintang step, wherein the wrist is moved in a circular movement above the head going towards the body of the dancer, signifies saving of money and being practical. It is not surprising that this behavior of thriftiness Frugality or practicality is also reflected in the traditional songs of Ilocos. But how can we know if a song is thrifty? The answer lies on the music intervals of the traditional Ilocano songs. Tonal intervals refer to the distance of one note to another, following the standard diatonic scale. If we look in the intervals of Ilocano songs, majority are of little distance from one tone to another. It can be a step, a 2, or 3 intervals, and seldom are wide intervals which are sometimes used only to emphasize a melodic part. Like the dance step kumintang, tones are usually going inside the melodic direction. So how can it be that music is a reflection of geography? You have learned from the previous lessons that Cordilleran music derives its inspirations from the shapes of the mountains, since this is a common sight they see every day. Ilocano music, on the other hand, projects narrow intervals, since they are thrifty and live in a narrow strip of land. To learn music is a collective understanding on the life experiences of the people and on what they have gone through. By uncovering the details of a material in music that was shaped by its geography, society, and history, we allow ourselves to see what is beautiful in humanity and the lives of the people who generates it. To see what is beautiful in our differences or diversity in music, we allow ourselves to discover the hidden wonders of musical beauty. And if we found things of beauty, we also find God. The name Ilocos came from a phrase which means from the A. Bay, B. Land, C. Mountains. Which province does not belong to Ilocos? A. Pangasinan, B. Benguet, C. La Union. Ilocanos are culturally known to be blank. A. extravagant, B. generous, C. thrifty. Music intervals in Ilocano music is blank. A. narrow, B. normal, C. wide. Which of the following describes the melodic direction of Ilocano folk music? A. straight, B. inwards, C. outwards. An Ilocano practical recipe of mixed backyard vegetables is called blank. A. bagnet, B. pinakbet, C. empanada. An inward Ilocano dance movement that signifies saving of money is called A. kumintang, B. kulintang, C. kulintas. An Ilocano culinary invention after World War II is blank. A. longaniza, B. empanada, C. pinakbet. Ilocano music is shaped by the life experiences of people and history. A. true, B. false. Ilocanos live in wide land area that inspires their music. A. true, B. false. Answer the following reflection question in your music journal. Is it important to know the context of people when analyzing music and musical forms? Why?